MySpace, Facebook, and Twitter now have roughly 180 million users daily. What attracts so many people to sign up to their networks? Is it Facebook's commitment to fight to bring the real world to you? Or is it Twitter's rapid spread of precisely worded revolutionary ideas? Or perhaps it is that this collection of social networking giants also happens to be one of the largest profiling operations on the planet, creating an unreality where the participants can watch and are watched by one another at any moment of the day, customizing their personal interests to fit what they believe will be popular. And whatever is popular or accepted at the moment is the authority of the day. But who would be interested in programming youth's interests? Who would be interested in a 24-hour surveillance society? In the latter part of the 1700s, Lord Shelburne consolidated the British Foreign and Intelligence Office and brought his chief asset, Jeremy Bentham, into a leading position within the intelligence service. In 1787, while visiting his brother, a spy for Shelburne in Russia, Bentham wrote a series of letters on the Panopticon, a proposal for a new inspection house. Bentham was optimistic and wrote, "Morals reformed, health preserved, industry invigorated, instruction diffused, public burdens lightened, economy seated as it were upon a rock. The Gordian knot of the poor laws are not cut, but untied, all by the simple idea in architecture." The proposal was to be applied not just to prisons, but to madhouses, hospitals, factories, and schools, to all establishments whatsoever in which a number of persons are meant to be kept under inspection. For Bentham, it was ideal to have the prisoners under watch at every possible moment from the central position looking out over a circle of subjects. But that being unpractical and extremely costly, the prisoner was made to believe that he was under surveillance at every moment. With just the right demonstration of that authority, in the prisoner's mind, it would affect a modification in the individual's behavior, who, not wanting to be caught doing anything against the rules, would act on the basis that they were always being observed. And the external observer became their internal guide. This, wrote Bentham, was a new mode of obtaining power of mind over mind in a quantity not hitherto without example. No wonder Lord Shelburne, tasked with advancing the British Empire, found Bentham so useful. To call the emerging crowd of Bentham-inspired behaviorist economists surrounding President Obama today advisors is missing the point. The president, who has shown himself to be highly susceptible psychologically, is being encouraged to be popular, to do what will be acceptable, and won't get him into any trouble. If the population at large is seen as nothing more than a Facebook or MySpace community, then the trick of leadership is to program those interests, get them on your buddy list, and let them see you doing the right thing, no matter how degrading it is, right? We've just witnessed the end of the unregulated, free enterprise, free market era. It has no more credibility. So, argue the behaviorists, this proves that human beings do not make rational choices, and like those prisoners or the patients in the madhouse who need to be managed for their own good, they need to be told what their interests are. This is the social control over the Facebook and MySpace generation, and this is the control Obama's economics advisory team is exerting over him and would exert as U.S. policy. LaRouche warned in his April 11th webcast that Obama does not have the competence that a president requires, especially in economics. Therefore, the crowd of behaviorists that have taken him in must be eliminated, and Obama must be made dependent on those capable people within the institution of the presidency. With a deteriorating world situation approaching a new dark age, the current trend in the Obama administration cannot continue, and the behaviorist factor inside the administration must be eliminated immediately.